fishing spot. Where it all begins. Right here.
Good afternoon, everyone. We wanted to give you an update on the women's campus. We're excited to share this campus with you. Many of you know that we have purchased the Camp Carrollwood site, and we wanted you to see the beauty, the nature, the buildings that we're excited about. So we're going to take some time and tour around and show you the potential that this campus has to serve the future ladies that are going to come to Bethel Colony and see their lives change. So take a tour with us and look around and see the progress that is happening right now as churches come aside, as people come aside and coming and helping and doing the construction work and getting the cabins ready to move in.
Pastor Pruitt here.
Pastor Pruitt. Wow. Nice to meet you, if you would.
I go to church. I go to church with Bethel.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You won't hold that again.
No, I see where you got him at. Y'all, you ain't got to take them off. I don't mind dirty hands.
Good to see you.
Thank y'all for helping out.
This is a blessing for us.
Oh.
We're trying to locate this water line that comes over, I'm sure, I think.
Oh, it's going to be a wonderful place for a lot of healing, a lot of changed lives.
Everyone who comes to Bethel's Women's Campus, this is going to be the first building that they're going to be initiated in. This will be like the office at the men's campus. At this building, when you first come here, notice the beautiful scenery that you're exposed to. If you're real quiet and you're sitting here on the porch, all you can hear is the stream running by in the background. It's just a place of solitude, a place of relaxation, a place where you know you're away from everything and the interruptions of life. And so this is where a lot of the beginning work will be, again, in each woman's life. I want you to look inside, but as we go inside, I'll remind you that we're under remodeling, getting it in shape to be able to open. The first room everybody will first look at is, and imagine how this may be, is this is the foyer area. And it'll be a counter here where you'll be able to check in. They're here in the office, places to sit down and relax. And so this will be the first meeting and greeting place there. As you go over here to the left there, keep in mind, we're getting this building ready. Matter of fact, we've got a crew coming out this weekend, I believe, that's going to take this building and wipe it down from head to toe and clean it. But I want you to imagine 13 ladies in here beginning. I want you to imagine as we expand to more room that there'll be 20 some ladies in here, and this is where the teaching will be, just like at Bethel Colony down in the cafeteria and the classroom side. This is where Miss Donna and other teachers that have agreed to come and teach, and even some of our pastors at Bethel will begin to just communicate the Word of God, communicate the grace of God, communicate how God can break the bondages of addiction and set ladies free. This will also accommodate an office over here in the corner. We'll have a cubicle over here that one of our staff will be able to utilize for counseling and so on. If we go over here to the right-hand side, this will be where the ladies will come together, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and have dinner and eat together. A lot of fellowship. It just has that wonderful warm feel of a big table, big family, and I can just imagine all the conversations that will go on. Conversations as their counselor, conversations as their family may even visit and eat with them. The conversations of what God has done. Kind of reminds you a little bit of the Lord's table, as you said in here. And all this stuff that's already here is stuff that people have been donating, that we've got cleaning supplies in here mainly first to be able to get it cleaned up this weekend. And right beside the dining is the kitchen. Wonderful kitchen already here. 2 ovens, stovetop, refrigerator. We'll put a freezer beside it there that the ladies will be able to just fellowship together and cook just like at the Bethel's kitchen, but it'll be a little more homey feel. And this will be a pantry area over here on this corner. We'll close that door and we'll have a pantry set up here. And if we walk back through this pantry, we will see a little hall with first Miss Donna will have her office in here. This room over here it already has in it men and women's bathrooms over on this side. And for guests and for multiple functions, it has a greater bathroom, larger bathroom area with a shower. So this building has so much potential. You can see why we were excited to get this property and get these buildings. We have a wonderful opportunity today to catch men from the local community at Crestview Baptist that is helping us out there to get things going. We needed to replace this line cutting across. It was damaged and exposed. And by God's grace, they have the equipment and out here working on it. Praise the Lord. Some of our VSPs have had just a heart to want to stay and continue to grow in the Lord and help at the same time. And God's given them many gifts and talents. And there's Brother David here who's just begun his VSP, completed his program, and God's given him wonderful talents to help out. And so we're trying to figure out where this water line heads on here so we don't break it with the equipment there. I think it goes up to the front of that cabin. The entryway is on that side. On the lower side there, so I think it cuts up where you can walk off the road and walk to it instead of going up the steps. We'll have to put a new set of steps right here in here is what we'll do. As you leave the entryway coming up on campus here, this is one of the cabins that we're going to be working on, getting ready for the women's campus. When you come up on campus, there is 5 cabins, and 4 of them are on this side that all lead up to the retreat building. And as we'll show you later, there's other buildings that we'll use in the future, but this is where we'll get started. This is where the work will begin. This is where the ladies will stay. And this is cabin number 2, which will need remodeling. Behind me is other cabins that we're going to start with. This is cabin number 3, and this will be one of the cabins that we begin with. The cabins all have the same layout there, that they have 2 sides to them. You can see that there is some painting to be done, but overall not much work on the outside needs to be done, but there is work that needs to be done on the inside. We've had one church to take a hold of one cabin to get it ready, and we're talking to another church about another cabin, but we still have another cabin that really could use people's support. And let me show you what needs to be done. We'll go peek in cabin number 4. Here in cabin number 4, you can see it's got a great setting about it. The roof is a great shape. And one of the things that we're going to do is turn this front porch into an area that they can fellowship. And all our dormitories at the men's campus have a place that they can congregate together. And so this front porch will be that. So we'll clean it up, close it in, and there'll be a place where they can sit down and lounge with one another. So this will need to be redone and worked on. All right, so here inside, you'll see this is one side where we'll have 4 beds on this side. And you can see that we're redoing the floors. We're going ahead and getting them sanded. And the goal is to get them to look like, we've already put some poly on over here to get them look like back to this being restored. So they'll turn out beautiful after we get done. But we'll need to paint in here. We'll need to replace the windows in here. These cabins don't have no air conditioning. So we'll be getting a unit to, like in a hotel, like in motels that you stayed, that goes underneath the windows. That will be sufficient for each side. Both sides have a shower and a bathroom. And you can see this side over here is identical. Mm-hmm. We've seen the buildings that we're going to use on this side. Let's come on and go see the other side and see the Buffalo Lodge. Oh, no water lines yet. So this, I think, once we get some flowers and some bushes up around there, this is all going to be a popping sight. You know what you think? There, especially when you come in up to the gate and you're looking all across here, it's going to be beautiful. It already is. But once it gets lived in and get some more bushes around it, it's going to be awesome. We have been blessed. I just could sit out here by the creek. Look at how the leaves are just blowing off. You see it? This building here was previously known the Buffalo Lodge. This building has been used for the cafeteria and offices and bedrooms. As you can see, it needs a lot of work on the outside, and there's a lot of work to be done on the inside. But when we go in and look, you'll see it has the potential to hold and the camp has held up to 100 people to feed in this kitchen cafeteria. So as we expand, as we go from moving from 2 cabins in the retreat building to opening up other cabins, this was where we'll end up having our cafeteria at. Inside the Buffalo Lodge, we have tons of room over here for the cafeteria space. So as you can see, heading over here to our left is the commercial kitchen. It already has equipment in it, and a lot of the equipment is already works. This is the commercial dishwasher that they used here, the pots and pans sink. Now the cooler, I understand, doesn't work anymore. It was used for storage. The oven, stove there, but we have a lot of work in here. The plumbing pipes have all busted through sitting for a couple years, and the temperature changes here. We'll need to put our steam table in here, so we'll have to remodify this. So you can even see it's got dishes in it already. Back here is pantry area. In the pantry already has storage carts, ice maker, and freezers. Here to the right, we can see past the dining area. There's a hall, and down this hall is potential for bedrooms, potential for offices, where possibly in the future, when we're ready to open this side of the campus, we'll have bedrooms, and we'll have space for offices. That the counselors could be on this hall, or those who worked in the kitchen could be on this hall. Either or, has the potential for either. And this potentially will be the intake office in the future, where people will come on that side in the parking lot, and they would enter in through here, and this would be the check-in office. Nice. Bumbles. Good shot of the playground area. All right. On the back side of the Buffalo Lodge, you can see that this has full of an activity area. I don't know about you, but I can just hear the families, the ladies, their children, just reuniting and having a good time. Swing area, sliding board. There behind me is a gymnasium. Behind that will be another future cabin for the property. And we'll walk up and be able to see that there's a swimming pool back there as well. But just a great time of fun and fellowship. And if we pan around on the front side, we can see the beauty of this property as well, and the volleyball court where they can have more fellowship, a campfire area. And again, you can just sit here and hear the streams moving and ponder the glory of the Lord. One of the unique things out here at the women's campus is all the beautiful nature and the different settings, whether it be at different campfires. But one of the nice ones back here in the shade, back behind the retreat center, is what they set up as an outdoor chapel. I don't know about you, but I can see this as a wonderful place for people to come back to, whether it be in the privacy of their own time or a service done out here where God could get their attention, where the wonders of His creation is speaking all around them and the wonder of the cross is before them. I can see many hearts changed.